Hello everyone, we are Demon Media. My name is Torin Fahy and we are at the Leicester Comedy Festival Gala. I am here with Daniel Petrie. How are you doing?
Great, thanks. Good to be here.
You just had your set, didn't you?
Yeah, just moments ago.
10 minutes ago. Yeah, how'd it go?
Well, it was nice. Ran a bit fast, but it was good. There's quite a lot of smoke up.
Yeah.
I think I don't know who put a smoke machine in front of somebody standing with a microphone talking, but it was fine. It was good, in fact, I should say.
That's good. I mean, I'm guessing, is that your first time in Montfort Hall as a venue?
Yeah. I've never been. I didn't realise it was quite so big.
Yeah, I know it's not your first time in Leicester. You were here last year. I mean, in fact, you won Leicester Mercury Comedian of the Year award.
Yeah.
Here. So is Leicester kind of a place that holds, something special to you as a comedian, or?
Yes.
It doesn't have to be.
No, it does. It does. It's nice. I know my way from the train station to the hotel, to the Montfort Hall, and then the Y. It's very nice. The weather is good.
I don't know. Is the weather good in Leicester? Really?
I mean, I'm from Glasgow.
Okay, yeah. Maybe that's kind of a case of down the country, just more sun. 'Cause I was going to say, I feel like Leicester can often put the mid in the Midlands. The weather's fine. It's not great. It's not bad. I got other aspects as well.
I did get mugged last time. Well, not mugged. Mugged is a strong word. I got mugged off very strongly, financially, by a homeless guy who came up to me. And why have I started doing this on camera? The guy came up to me. He was obviously like a guy needing help, and he was like, "Oh mate, do you fancy any chance you could spare some change?" I didn't have coins, so I was like, "Oh, I'll get you a sandwich or something," because I just won that prize money. I thought, well, I can hardly say no. But he took me to a shop and just absolutely took me to the cleaners for like 30 quid or something. I was like, fuck. But I couldn't say no because he was like picking up very reasonable items. I couldn't like draw the line at washing powder. It was just, but I wish him well. Hope he's doing good.
Also, have you ever heard of £1 Man, £1 Dan, I should say?
No, I haven't.
No, he's kind of the regular kind of famous person around Leicester who will go around always asking specifically for £1 and just getting up to various antics as well.
I'll try and meet him.
See if you do.
I'll be ready.
Why not? Bring him on stage maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Comedic talents could be untapped.
Yeah, and I need money. So.
Yeah, unlimited potential.
Not that I'm going to take it from him.
Yeah.
he knows how to draw a paying crowd.
Yeah. I mean, I will relate to you on the kind of needing money front as a student. It's trying times. I know you were recently a student as well. Was it last year?
June of last year.
June of last year. Yeah, that was a I don't know what I know it was a degree to do with being a doctor. Was it a medicine degree?
Yeah, I am a doctor. Yeah.
Okay, congratulations.
Cheers.
Are you you're still balancing the two, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm full time. It's very much mainly a doctor at the moment.
Yeah.
Fitting gigs in where I can. The people I work with are dead sound. They swap shifts and things to accommodate gigs. I had to take a day off for this because I couldn't swap it, but
I mean,
I don't mind.
How do you find the balance between it? Because I mean, if you had to pick a job to kind of be your, normal day job, you picked potentially one of the hardest, most strenuous possible.
I think time-wise it is quite difficult, but I think part of what works about it is that comedy's a nice release and it's different hours, like it's in the evening usually. But yeah, the Fringe and my first month of work coincided exactly. So I was driving to and from Glasgow and then work, which is somewhere between the two, every night. I am really surprised I didn't crash the car. It was really... I'm not surprised. Shouldn't have that on the record from my employer, but but it was... Both were good. I did the job fine. Nobody died to my knowledge.
That's a success. I'd say most comedians measure their career by the amount of deaths.
Exactly, precisely.
Related to their
there were a few actually. There were three deaths of me on stage. Well, me and Jack, my good friend Jack Trainer, who did the show with, died collectively a few times.
A few bombs.
But we got back up, and here I am talking to you.
Most comedians say, that it's like you need to bomb on stage a few times, don't you?
Oh yeah, you need to be taught a lesson.
Yeah.
I think until you've bombed, you haven't Yeah, I was definitely complacent. You don't know how horrible it can feel. Very lonely, but it doesn't happen often.
I just want to ask, because you, as you said, you recently graduated. So you, out of all of the comedians here, are definitely the one who are kind of closest to, well, basically you can directly relate to us. Really, you have just been a student, as we're all students now. We're doing photos of all the guests.
Oh, really?
That we have. So I've got a photo here of you at graduation,
yeah,
dressed up very nicely.
Sure.
So You don't have to show it. It's okay. It'll pop up
Oh
on the screen
right,
as well.
oh right. Yeah.
So I just wanted to ask if you've got any advice for us. So I'd say specifically with graduation. I'm in my third year now, so it's creeping up very quickly. I don't like it, but
any advice about graduating?
I'd say graduating and maybe the graduation ceremony itself.
Oh, actually, I was wearing like a big cloak. I did catch it on one of the sort of railings just after I'd been bopped on the head. And I nearly took the stage with me, well, part of the stage with me. Don't do that, ideally. Otherwise, it was a very nice day. My good pal Michael, who's in the back left there, won like the best guy in the year award or whatever for getting good exam results. It was nice. Well, not, I mean, academically the best guy.
Oh, okay. I was going to say.
Like, actually, he's a degenerate, but he won that. That was nice. Yeah, enjoy
what
it.
uni did you go to?
Glasgow.
Oh, I was going to say, because I feel like lots of unis, around the country have a unique kind of tradition of when, you walk on stage and you're greeted by X random person, or you're tapped on the head, or have to do your little like weird ceremony. So what was yours then at Glasgow?
I don't know the guy's name. I think he was someone sort of fairly high up, like vice chancellor or something, sub vice chancellor to the something.
I was going to say, I know that my sister, she went to Edinburgh Uni. I think they get hit in the head by like some. It's either a cap or it's some object that's got like
it's like a
Burns'
cushion type thing. Oh wow!
Like it's just. I don't know why they're wanting to be champion Robert Burns out of all people, but
good at writing.
He was a top
quite
notoriety Scot. I suppose
quite a shagger, quite a poet.
Yeah. Said some.
What more do you want?
Yeah, fair enough. I guess fair enough. So wanted to ask a few more things about your comedy career now. Going back to that. So not only Leicester Mercury Comedian of the Year, but we're also talking finalist in the Sophie Funny Awards. The Chortle Student Comedy Awards?
Yeah, just last year.
And then also you took for the BBC New Comedy Award as well.
Yeah.
So what's it like to kind of have so many, awards coming back to back to back, and how are you kind of finding dealing with that, especially when you're not full time yet? You're still quite early on the journey of being a comedian.
I think important to clarify, I didn't have lots of awards coming back to back. I had participations in competitions back to back.
I'd argue the nominations, be able to put it on.
Yeah, no,
TV,
it's nice. It goes in a little thing, but it's nice. I do wonder if I don't think there are any left to lose.
Yeah.
But you can't say I didn't try. So.
Fair enough. I mean, it's always worth just for
there were a couple of them I applied a bit too early. Like I would have been eligible later, but I just fuck it, why not?
Are there any kind of milestones you look towards in your potential near future that you're kind of excited for? Like a first gig in a certain place, or?
It would be nice coming back to do like the returning winner set at Leicester Mercury. That would be good. Glasgow Glee Club. We've got the first weekend there. That would be nice because I haven't done them before. Don't know, just taking it as it comes. I'm not in much of a. Taking it as it comes. Not much of a hurry.
That's very fair. I just wanted to ask back on that Leicester Comedy Award from last year. So when you were making your set and kind of getting those first reactions that you did your first few shows, how many shows did you do? Can I just ask?
By that point, I stopped counting. I probably now have done 100 or so, but that's including like 30 with the fringe and previews and things. At that point, I was 9 months in when I won that, but I couldn't put a number on it gigs-wise.
But with that specific set you had there, I mean, obviously comedians going to be, or anyone who's making something like that would be proud of it, but did you have any inkling that you might be onto something successful, maybe with how people were reacting at the time?
Once I got on stage, I didn't have any. I remember my New Year's resolutions last year were, because I'd been nominated just before New Year, I put something to the effect of just doing myself justice, like have an alright set, because I saw some of the names I was against. I thought, well, that's them. Yeah. But no, I got on, it was kind of almost immediate. I was like, oh, they are really into that. And it wasn't like, oh yeah, right, I'm really good. It was like, oh, they get what I'm saying type thing. But not that I'm making any strong points, but like they were picking up what I was putting down.
That's fair enough, picking up what you were putting down, I like that. Just got another photo card for you here. This is you with Daniel Sloss.
Oh yeah.
Doing your tour there. Was there anything you would say that you learned from him, or maybe just learned generally from other comedians that you've done gigs around at the same venue at the same time?
That venue I haven't done again. That was Perth Theatre in September of 2022.
Perth, Australia, is that?
No.
Oh,
No,
okay.
no. Perth, Scotland.
That's
kind of-
Scotland, yeah.
I couldn't put a pin in it on a map, but from left to right, it's Ryan Cullen, who lives with Daniel Sloss, and then Hannah Fairweather and Liam Farley, who are good comedians as well. What did I learn? Don't know. I met his kid. That was nice. Don't know. He's nice. He I don't know. He just walked out, did an hour, really well, and then.
Have you found it quite easy to kind of slot into kind of, I'd say, I want to say like the comedians' culture of sort of, because there is a kind of like travelling pact, it feels like that makes sense, because, you know, you're all going across these different parts in the country, you're often doing a day or an evening where it'll be 4 or 5 of you all performing.
Yeah.
So are you kind of, have you felt welcomed essentially by
It's been nice. I've never wanted to be like too in their face, like, oh hi, it's me, I'm doing this as well. It's just like, don't know, go and do the job. Everyone's been very nice in the trenches together. But yeah, I can't think of more than 5 people I've met in comedy that I haven't liked.
That's fair enough.
Yeah.
And we don't have to say anything.
Yeah.
It's tempting to do one of those interviews where it's like, oh, go on.
I know.
And of course not. Just one final question to ask about Leicester as well. Have you got a specific, like, I know you haven't spent loads of time here, but have you got any little favourite spot that maybe you want to recommend, or anything you want to find out about? Perhaps?
I haven't actually checked. It must still exist because it's very good. Saints of Ockert next to Handsome Hall.
Yeah, the one
very
with the
good,
tree.
Very good cafe. Shout out Mohammed.
Yeah. Every cafe or cafe shop. Sorry, every coffee shop. I feel like could always benefit from just having a massive tree in the middle.
Yeah, very very nice stuff. I'll go there tomorrow morning.
Yeah, I took my aunt and uncle there when they came to visit. It was a sound place. I'm glad shout out Saint Mocha. Good place. Well, thank you very much, Daniel, for your interview, and congratulations.
Cheers.
Performance earlier.
Thank you. Cheers.